Hey my loves, welcome back. So you probably already realized that I'm a pretty organized person when it comes to planning and designing my life. And a while ago, I decided to gather everything together I know in terms of planning and organizing as much as possible. So you can also get your life together if you're feeling all over the place. My intention is to make this video super beneficial and comprehensive, yet easy to apply to your everyday life. I'm so excited. I hope you take this video as your guide to a more organized, intentional, and happy life. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Physical digital journal. Firstly, we'll start by writing down what's going on in our lives so we can organize them and plan the future. I currently use a physical journal to note my day-to-day life, my short-term plans, and I plan the months as they come. Into your planner, add the things only you think you need, the things that will make your life easier. There is no rule of planning. There is no right or wrong. There is only your way of planning. Maybe you realized you need to create daily to-do lists in order to stay more organized and to not forget anything, but you don't need a monthly calendar, or you need to write down important events or deadlines, but not birthdays because you already know them. You decided to create monthly goals, but not weekly goals. Keep what you need, leave the rest. You don't have to follow every step of creating a bullet journal or a yearly planner. Do it if you want to. If you don't want to go this far, it's completely okay. Just start writing things down and let random things, plans, and thoughts leave your brain. When you got everything out of your brain, it will eventually stop wandering around in the past, present, future, and a million different stuff uncontrollably. And you will use it mostly for the present moment from now on. The moment you realize there is nothing left in your head, it feels so relieving and magical, guys. You gotta try it. I suggest getting a physical journal, especially for beginners, because that way you can play around easily and find the planning system that works for you. But as I said, it's up to you to decide whether you want to try physical or digital. If you need some inspiration at this point and you wonder how to create a journal, what to add into it, you can check out my monthly and yearly journal setup videos down in the description. Planning ahead. Alright, we are done with short-term daily stuff. Next, we will need an extra space to note our plans, intentions for the future, because all of us have some sort of plans for the future this way or another, right? I personally use a digital tool, Notion, to note everything about my future plans, but this is my preference. You can use a separate part of your journal however you like. Just to give you some ideas, I'll share some common ones: yearly goals, 5 years vision, basically things you want to accomplish within the next 5 years, ideal life, where do you see yourself in an ideal world, a list of the things you want to learn, wish list for material things, reading list, and classic bucket list. The important thing is you coming up with your own current needs and creating your lists according to that. For instance, everything I have in my Notion are the things I somehow need, so always look at your notes, and once it's time to organize and give them an order, think which ones will be helpful for you. And of course, you can create a brand new list for yourself, or it doesn't even have to be a list. Big part of planning ahead is our goals, and it's crucial to know how to set goals the right way and how to get clear on our goals so you can actually achieve them. I have tons of videos on goal planning settings, so if you want to check them out after this video, all the links will be down below. I believe if you pair and support this video with them as well, it's gonna be even more effective and helpful, because as you can guess, these are all different titles and each of them deserves a separate detailed explanation. Moving on, habits, routines. Unfortunately, it's not enough to sit down and plan things for hours, so habits and routines is going to be the actual part that we take action to get our lives together. And these two are key simply because they are repeated regularly. And 80% of the results we're going to see are going to come from them. As I said before, you'll decide what to do. Every person's system is different, and I don't want to impose you a certain way to organize your life. So pick the ones you like, leave the rest, and don't forget to customize them. Morning routine, a great way to wake up gently and keep up with your habits while getting advantage of silent hours. Activities you can do: meditation, making your bed, reading, journaling, exercise, skincare. Night routine, an opportunity to wind down and get mentally and physically ready for bed. Activities you can do: bedtime yoga, stretching, self-care, journaling. Workout routine, the way to feeling energized, healthy, and strong. It can be fun too. Activities you can do: cardio, running, walking, fitness, gymnastics, hot yoga, hiking, and many more. Skincare routine, the best form of self-care. Warning, it can cause addiction. Activities you can do: hydrating, cleaning, exfoliating. Study work routine, how I recently make progress easily in my language learning journey. I would suggest to go easy on yourself at first. Activities you can do: preparing the environment, setting the goal in advance, putting up some chill music. If you determine these routines in advance and decide which habits to include, they work incredibly well. It will help you save more time and energy throughout the day. As someone who is religiously doing her routines and habits, I know how much it makes me feel like a put together person, and I don't have to make so many decisions every day. While you're trying to build a system for yourself, it may seem a lot and confusing, but once you have it, everything is working for you. I have my own workout routine, skincare routine, morning routine, which gives my brain a lot of space to think about other things that I need to take care of. So I promise routines won't restrict you, they will set you free. As a lifestyle vlogger, I have videos on solely routines and habits, and you can find them in the playlists. Resetting, my favorite. There are going to be some times that you feel in need of updating your system or reviewing, adding new things to your current organization style. Maybe because something has changed, your goals have changed, or something important happened or will happen in your life soon. So you want to be prepared for that. Whatever your reason is, it's always super helpful in the long term to take a few hours from your day to sit down and review that. I prefer to go for a solo coffee date to do this. That way I can focus more easily. Especially if you have a current system to organize your whole life, you'll need to keep it updated in order to make it work for you actively. This can be your journaling system. Maybe you want to try planning your future in a new way, or you want to change your current goals. Again, there is no right or wrong, just when you feel this need, don't ignore, and if you need to, take a full day to go over everything. It will be totally worth it. This can be once a month, once in 3 months, or once a year. Even in a few months, a lot can change, so you might need to update your yearly goals, change the deadlines, or even delay some of them. Life is changing every moment, and you cannot expect yourself to control or know everything in advance. How to keep your life together on vacation? Plan out in advance. If it's possible, brainstorm some ways to keep up with your routines, habits, just to be more prepared. Stick to the basics. Maybe not every step of them, but try to apply the routines that you consider important. So try to prioritize them. Bring your tools. You may want to carry some essentials such as your journal, iPad, or some skincare products. follow a mini version. If you're going out for a long trip, don't make the mistake of completely putting it off for later, because you don't want to lose all that progress you made. Also, it will be harder to get back to them. Try to follow your system with what you have. Be determined. Reset after you got back. Starting with your physical environment, go over everything, put things where they belong to, and make sure you're in control of your life. Also, take your time and don't push yourself if you're feeling tired. So, this is how you get your life together and things to keep in mind for an organized life. Try it out and let me know if that has been helpful. More videos on life organization and planning will be on my channel soon. As always, I love you all. See you in the next one. Bye.